Good morning, everyone. I'm going to do our Saxon lesson right now so that we have a little bit extra time during class, okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over our picture cards. And as you see the picture card, I want you to still say it, okay? Because when you come back to class, you're going to have to be able to know what you're supposed to say on all of these picture cards, okay? So first we have nest, nest, octopus, octopus, overalls, overalls, tent, tent, pig, pig, inch, inch, icicle, icicle, lion, lion, apple, apple, acorn, acorn, Okay, so those are all the picture cards that we have learned this far. All right, so now I'm going to show you your Z page, okay? And I'm going to walk you through what we would normally do if we were on class today. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over our letter sounds. So as I say the letter sound, I want you to write what letter it is, okay? So on number 1, the letter sound is n. Okay, and you should have wrote the letter N. Aw. That's the short sound for O. Number 3, O. That's the long sound for O. Number 4, T. Should have wrote T. Number 5, P. You should have wrote P. Number 6, I. That's the short sound for I. Number 7, I. That's the long sound for I. Number 8, ul. L. Number 9, ah. Short sound for A. And number 10, A. That is the long sound for A. Okay? Now that we've practiced our letter sounds, I want you to listen to these 3 words that I'm going to say, and I want you to listen for the beginning sound of the word, the very first sound that you hear in all of those words, okay? It's going to be the same sound. Zoo, zebra, zero. What's that first sound you hear in all those words? Zoo, zebra, zero. You should have heard the sound Z, okay? And the sound Z is for the letter Z. Zoo, zebra, zero, okay? All 3 of these words start with a Z, and the Z is making the Z sound, okay? So now up at the top, I want you to practice writing capital Z, lowercase z. Capital Z, lowercase z. Capital Z, lowercase z. Capital Z, lowercase z. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you our new letter card, which I'm sure you already know what it is. Z. This is our new letter card, Z. So when you say it, or when you see it, you'll say Z. Okay. Now I'm going to give you some hints for the picture card for the letter Z. This is a wild animal. It looks like a horse, but it has black and white stripes. What do you think it is? I'll give you a second to think. If you said zebra, you are correct. Zebra, Z. Zebra, Z. Okay, so that's our new picture card. So on number 11 down here, I want you to write the lowercase z. Okay, now we're going to practice coding some words like you're going to see on today's worksheet. Okay, so I'm going to write them on my board here and then I'll show you. Okay, you need to be paying attention on how to code the words. And the only two codings that we've learned so far is the breve and the macron. Okay, the breve is the little smiley face on top of the vowel, which means it's going to make the short sound. And you know you put a breve because there's a consonant that comes right after the vowel. Okay, and then the other coding we've learned so far is the macron. Okay, and you put a macron on top of a vowel if there's no consonant after it. Okay, and the macron tells us that the vowel is going to say its name. All right, so on this first word here, I'm looking for a vowel. It's the first thing you do, you look for a vowel. I see a vowel, vowel I. Now I need to decide if it's going to get a breve or a macron. Well, here's my I. There's a consonant right after it, the letter P. Letter P is a consonant. So that means that the I is going to get a breve. Okay, we know the breve means that the vowel is going to make the short sound. Okay, short sound for I is I. So now we can sound out the word Z, I, P, zip. Okay, now on the second word, I'm looking for a vowel. I find my vowel O. Now I need to look after the O. There's no consonant right here. Okay, there's nothing there. So that means the vowel O is going to get a macron. And the macron tells us that it's going to say its name. That vowel is going to say its name. The name of this vowel is O. So it's going to say O. N-O, no. Okay, see how easy that is? You're going to need to be able to do that on your Saxon test tomorrow. There is a test tomorrow, and you're going to have to do that on your own. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come down to these words at the bottom, and we're going to practice coding some more. Okay? So on this first word here, I'm looking for a vowel. I see my vowel A. I look after the A. I see a P. P is a consonant. So that means A is going to get a breve. Now I can sound out the word. Z, ap, zap. Okay? 13, I'm looking for a vowel. I see my vowel, vowel I. I look after the vowel. There's the letter T. T is a consonant. So that means the I is going to get a breve. Okay? So now I know the I will make the I sound. It. It. Word it. 14, I'm looking for a vowel. I see a vowel I. I'm going to look after the vowel. There's the letter P. The letter P is a consonant. So that means the I is going to get a breve. It's going to make the short sound I. T, it, p, tip. Okay? This arrow right here is pointing to the tip of a finger. So I'm going to draw a line from the word tip to the picture. Okay? Now we're going to do a little mini spelling test up here on number 15. What I want you to spell on number 15 is the word lit. Lit. So I'll give you a second to spell the word lit. 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 Okay, there's a letter for each, or I'm sorry, there's a line for each letter sound that you hear. Okay, so in the word lit, I hear L, I, T, lit. Okay, always make sure you put one letter on each line. Okay, number 16, I want you to spell the word top, top, T, A, P, top. Okay, so let's try it. T, A, P, top. All right, on 17, I want you to spell the word no, no, N-O, no. Okay, so I'm gonna listen for the sounds. N-O, no. Okie dokie. Now down here, we need to see what the picture is. That way we can spell the word. So we've seen this light switch a lot. The switch is flipped up, which means it's on, on. So we're going to spell the word on. On, on. Okay, then down here, I see a zipper here. Okay, it wants us to spell the word zip, zip. So z, I, p, zip. Okay, so that's the end of our Saxon lesson for the letter Z. So on the back, what you're going to do, practice writing capital Z, lowercase z. Then you have 4 words here. You need to code them, okay? You're coding them, you're coding the vowels with either a breve or a macron, alrighty? Make sure that you're doing that because on your test tomorrow, you're going to have to code words with a breve or a macron, okay? After you've coded the words and you've read them, then you'll be able to tell what word matches this picture and you'll draw a line to it, okay? Then down here, it's the same thing like you've been doing. Look at the picture, spell the word. Look at the picture, spell the word. Picture, spell the word, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you on Zoom later today.